So we serve Tehama County. Tehama County is a very rural communities covering 2 million, nearly 2 million acres of rugged terrain. Our projects, we work in the forest fuels reduction space. It's very rugged out here. We cover Mendocino National Forest all the way to Lassen National Forest and Lassen Park. We are in a high wildfire risk landscape. I have personally been involved in three wildfires, one being the largest one in the state of California, the August complex. We've also been impacted by the Dixie Fire and the Park Fire. This rule is a rural mismatch. Tehama County, our projects work 2 hours away from any electrical infrastructure. We work in Forest Service ground. We work on private industrial timber ground, trying to protect our communities. Our fleet is all 100%. We have about 15 vehicles. They're all F-250 and above. We need these vehicles to be able to haul a 20,000-pound masticator, 3 hours away from our offices and our yards. So it's imperative that CARB understands that one size does not fit all, particularly in our rural communities. We would not have been able to swiftly implement our masticator during the 2024 Park Fire. We implemented a masticator to masticate around the community of Mill Creek. That allowed firefighters the opportunity to modify fire behavior by backburning off of the community of Mill Creek and save that community. CAL FIRE has credited the RCD's fuel break efforts in saving that community. Not one house burned. And I want to point out that we would not be able to do the work that we do without heavy equipment and large trucks to haul this equipment. Currently, there is no vehicle suited for the work that we do. We, as a resource conservation district, have seen the effects of climate change in our forests, and we understand, that we're facing a hotter climate. But we need to have the tools to be able to protect our community. All of our trucks from 2024 on have been purchased by the state of California through the Department of Conservation's Regional Fire Forest Capacity Grant. So the state has purchased our trucks, but now we're faced with the reality of that we are going to have to replace these brand new trucks with less effective electrical vehicles if that technology exists by 2030. That's when that's when we have to replace our vehicles. But there will never be infrastructure to support the work that we do in the national forests and on these large landscapes. We have rural highways. We have scenic highways to contend with, environmental considerations in order to put this infrastructure in. It will never happen by 2030. And in closing, I just want to point out that this rulemaking is a rural mismatch, ignores high wildfire landscape, ignores the fact that special districts work in emergency situations. We cannot get exempt from it. It ignores public safety and response needs. It doesn't recognize that there is no supporting infrastructure in these rural communities. It limits, there's limited vehicle feasibility on the market currently. And more importantly, it's a huge cost burden on rural agencies such as myself.